I want to do a quick demo on the IoT portion of our application and kind of how we have an event management platform that allows us to pull in data from basically any device, from any networking protocol, or basically everything. So I'm going to just go ahead and create a device. Um, and the first thing is you can see we have a library of devices. So you can see we've got some current sensors, some temperature probes, and we're working every day to add more and more of these. So let's go ahead and add a particle tracker 1 GPS device. So you can buy this device, truck 3, say this is our fleet truck. And you can choose the pricing plan. So we're just going to do a free device. And that's going to basically set up all of the data attributes that you have and then create a dashboard for you. And I'm going to go ahead and just emulate some values. And then I'm going to show you how this actually works from an integration perspective. So we're just going to create an event here, altitude, set a value to altitude, battery, let's set some values like 85, 81, set value 22, something like that, and then temp is going to set a value. And then behind the scenes, we're storing this data in a time series database. So then we have this, got our nice dashboard, which is awesome. So basically, we're getting these IoT devices and creating these dashboards that are helpful for it. And how we go about actually getting the data is quite interesting. So let's go ahead and create another device. So let's say we're going to create a custom IoT device. So let's go ahead and create this device, custom device. We're going to say this is a people counter. And it's free. So say you have like a smart office and you want to show how many people are in it currently. So we're going to add a field. So this field is going to be number of people. The data type is going to be a float. We're just going to say number and count. So we have a field, and now we're going to go ahead and create a dashboard widget for this. So we have value widgets, line charts, gauges, all of this. So we're just going to do a simple value, people counter, and medium. Okay. So now we have our device. We have the concept of HTTP routes. And this is how we are able to get data from so many different sources. So an HTTP route is basically a small piece of code that decodes payloads. So we're actually going to say, so the device ID is going to be payload count payload dot count. Let's do something like this. This is going to make sense in a second. Okay, so this route can now be hit by IoT devices or applications or whatever. And this is Postman. So we're actually going to create the payload that the IoT, we're going to simulate the IoT device. So, and then count. So let's go over to our device that we just created. Number of people. So the device ID is going to be this. And I think it was just count 3. So we're going to say this device has said we've got a count of 3. And custom device. Number, float, count. Let me quickly. Key is actually number, not count. So number Oh, I see. So we'll say count is here, and then number. So if we come back to our route, number. So our everything kind of has to match. But so real quick, this small piece of JavaScript is going to transform any payload into something that our system recognizes, which is a list of these fields. So then we're going to go back into our people counter real quick. And this should now work. So we have 3. And now you can see it updated to 3. And then we have WebSocket. So now it's 33. And then updated to 33. So that's how we're able to pull in events from so many different devices is this small decoder function that's run. And it's so, and basically when we create templates, we're automatically like creating a decoder. So this is for that particle device. If you buy a particle device, this is the code that decoder function. Something we're working on now is we're able to pull in all of this data from different devices. Is we're going to be able to say like, say we have a smart building, and then we want to build a hierarchy. So say floor 1, building floor 2. And then inside of floor 1, we can say we want to have an office 125, 123, whatever. Create another folder, office 125. And then inside of these offices, we're going to create a dashboard. So we'll say settings for this office. And then basically this dashboard is going to live in that hierarchy. And then we can add a widget. So we can build a dashboard for this. So let's go our people counter. So this is going to be in this office, the number of people that are in the office currently. And then just because I only have one more test device, we're going to pretend like we have a truck in there. We'll use this widget here, I guess. So, and then we can add this. And we basically like create these dashboards. And then eventually they're going to be actionable dashboards where we can have down links. But currently we're just capturing data from the uplinks. But soon you'll be able to like set this thermostat to this temperature, and then you'll be able to check and have a command and control dashboard. So that is basically the IoT platform that we are working on. Thanks.